Hmm. Any of certain state regions. 23 must control regions required from Germany. Yes, I would need to actually absorb those. And Schleswig-Holstein, or what's left of it. Okay. The main problem is that Austria still holds some of those I could require. How many do I need? I need 5 more. Okay, which one precisely do I need? I need Austria, Bohemia, Moravia, Styria, Tyrol, South Tyrol, Slovenia, Transnubia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Control 8 of them. I want to go to above fucking you again. How strong fucking are you again? Any friends you have, perchance? Friends pact with Bavaria, the Ottomans again, People State. I mean, and I have one more army going for me, so we can just shave and see what happens, I suppose. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? He said, well, I'm losing all of the progress. So if I go here and I go like, conquer state, confirm. And I go like add war goal, conquer state, Tyrol, add war goal, conquer state, charge Tyrol, that's 3 at this point. State, Austria, state, Moravia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Military. Army. Mobilize all armies. Yes, please. Stop that. It's useless. Now let's see this activate. Okay, so let's see. Basically, the whole world would be against that, wouldn't they be? It would seem like it. Yeah, kind of figured. It's such a pain in the ass. I mean, I guess I could try to incorporate fucking Bavaria or something. Yeah, Bavaria has like 3 states, isn't it? Yeah, let's see, yeah, cultures. Yeah. Okay, Bavaria holds 2. Greenland is split, so that would be 3. Baden would be 4. I guess Schleswig-Holstein would also be a thing. I didn't know there was any more. There is! God bless it. And look, what a cute little King George we have. The first king was also pretty cute. Yes, there are indeed fucking anime mods. Otherwise I wouldn't have even come back to fucking Victoria 3. I wasn't impressed the first time, to say the least. But hey, everything is better with anime. Is indeed. Schleswig, a little country. Indeed, God bless anime. Otherwise, oh boy. Actually, there are also anime mods for Crusader Kings 3. You know, just in case, you know, you ever wanna try something a bit different. Now then, don't really want that. I would like to get this particular state. Schleswig to North Germany Federation. Yeah, that sounds useful. Is anyone gonna contest that? He asked. Wonderingly. Is this game good, or should I wait for Paradox to use a ton of mods? Let me be very honest with you. Nothing against Paradox personally, apart from the DLC policy, which is horrendously. Get Victoria 2. Honestly, do yourself. If you want an actual Paradox game, you know, an Excel sheet fucking map painting game, get fucking Victoria 2. You're better off. This game, it was at launch, overpriced. It is still overpriced. The DLC, the newest one, is overpriced as fuck. It is lacking in every respect. Everything that made Victoria 2 actually great. You know, all of the in-depth nonsense, even the fucking military aspect. Even Victoria was never focused on the military, but they managed to make the military invasion even less appealing. If that is something to be said. Let's see, who would actually help you or want to help you? Spain, maybe, Great Britain, maybe, Schleswig, maybe, well, Schleswig more or less because they don't have a choice. I played too long of this. I mean, it's not like I'm not, you know, trying to give this game a fair chance. I've been playing for fucking almost 8 hours at this point. Now we started as Budel Prussia, we found, have now the North German Federation, and all of that good nonsense. It's cute, it's nice, but it doesn't fucking compare to its predecessors at all. I really try to like this game. I try to find some fun with it, but even just commentating on the war, because there's no actual good way you can intervene in the fucking war, is hilariously fucking annoying. And oh boy, do I mean that. Okay, yeah, I mean, the numbers kinda tell a story here, game. Yeah, that story is not, oh, France, you would help me. What do you want, France? A take treaty port. You know what? Fuck it, yeah. I'll give you a treaty port, France. Join me. Will be good when yes. Honestly, this game will be good by the time we have, just like with Crusader Kings 2, paid over $200 in DLC on top of the base game. Then maybe it will be good. But for the moment, it's a ruin with little in it. And it feels like they cut out things specifically to piss you off. Only then to come back, hey, want to buy some DLC for me? And you're sitting there like, no, don't. Which is also what... Yeah, you can always go back to you. Honestly, even Crusader Kings 2 with all of the DLC is just awesome. See, there's a front we can't really... I don't know where that front is, but we're gonna send more people there. And the first army is gonna follow along to that front. Yeah, Paradox. I mean, you know what you're getting yourself into when you're playing a Paradox game, or buying into Paradox as a company. You damn well know what you're getting yourself into. So nobody is actually surprised. But you know, there's only so much nonsense you can excuse before it gets a bit over the top, let's say. You know, just a bit over the top. Okay, anyone willing to back down from this hilariously fucking massive amount of troops we have? No? Okay, fair enough. I think all of my fronts will win. I miss... sometimes I do miss Paradox about, you know, Hearts of Iron 3 Paradox. Those are times. Choose a life 11 percentage. It kind of happens when you're playing games like that. And Great Britain really would like to fuck with me. You know, there was a time, Great Britain. There was a time when you had a chance to fuck with me. I'll give you that much. I'll also tell you that the time has come and went. Okay, so stop bank burning as well, so we can actually stop paying so much money. Is there anything extra that we are paying right now? For the person victory. It's on shade on Steam. Yeah, no problem. Always a pleasure. Consider your options, and you have been warned. Okay. I'm gonna tell somebody to not invest the money if they wish to. It is their money after all. Okay, where am I gonna send my navy? But thanks for dropping by, Lish Patrick. Sure is nice to have somebody coming by. Still missing one ship, eh? That's saddening. Deploy to sea note. British Navy is gonna fuck me, of course, because they are the British Navy, but... when has this ever stopped me from sending my men in to die? Oh boy, why would I ever not do so? Everybody's on their fronts, everybody has orders to attack, I'm relatively certain... Yes. Now we just wait for this to explode in every bloody direction. Is it war game? It is war! Huge. Now then, we have some inactive fish from the British market that is not any longer giving us anything. We can get in a company, Nito. Go by productivity. Sure. And we need more dye again. The only available source is the French market. I hate dealing with the French, of course. They are the enemy far more than the British usually are. Then again, you know, sometimes you have to DT proverbially fly, so to speak. If we couldn't. Okay, let's see then how my fronts progress. Active battles all over the place. Spain, England, everyone. How about you get bit? Done this for the people. Well, how shall we claim? Actually, we've done it for the industrial capacity to wage war, so there's that. Yeah, we need to put faster. There's no way we can outright lose. So long as everybody keeps fighting, especially the Frenchies, although do I trust the Frenchies to do good at that? Well, the answer is relatively simply spoken. No, of course I don't. Okay, victory, victory, inclusive, victory, victory, victory. I mean, whenever battle rages, so far we are quite victorious. Haven't seen much of the Brits yet. There's usually good reason to be afraid. They are kinda the strongest. Man of war? No, not my man of wars again. The enemy gets beaten over the head so fucking hard. I guess we're gonna do some sea battles though. That's kinda hard to avoid, I would say. The Brits do have a nice fucking navy, I'll have to give them that much. The land, however, get fucked. They do mean get fucked hard. Oh yeah, they get fucking burned. But first Spain is gonna get burned. Royally fucking hard at that. There's nothing they can do about that. Apart from getting ever more fucked. Yeah, the northern front also goes. I guess not too bad. But comparatively speaking, weaker than the southern front. Spain is basically at this point just completely fucking overrun. Spain has capitulated. Now, is this game smart enough to just completely send everyone up? Yeah, there's only one destination to go. Now then, since Spain has so nicely capitulated, I guess now we just have to go upstairs and beat the ever-living shit out of whatever's left up here. Which really shouldn't be much. Especially since this was a fight specifically against the Danes. That should make it unnecessary to actually go over to fucking Great Britain. At least I hope so, because that would be rather annoying. Yeah, so apparently my ally was defeated. How precisely that has happened. Naval invasion in Zealand. I mean, if you're opening up a front for me, it's neato. I don't know if I can take it. As addition of these, to see not in Danish strike sink enemy things, and just remember the target to defend Scandinavia HQ. Scandinavia HQ. White piece. Let's see, okay, so now we got Schleswig, didn't we? Yeah, it might be split, but it's now under our rule. Means we now have 19 out of 31, and Intelligentsia we need, so 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so basically Bavaria is gonna be the end all enemy. Really should do something for my poor little marine though. They always get fucked. They do mean fucking hard. Okay. Buildings, where is the mortars? Basically, if we could absorb Bavaria. We would basically win immediately. At life. Okay, so what's your problem again? 49. We can't get any better than 49, sorry, yeah. Okay, so let's try to get into Bavaria's good graces. Well, we're also gonna try. Okay, you are part of me now. You are the newest edition, and you, Baden. You're still pissing about. I mean, technically speaking, all the necessary states we would need are already in our fucking state. It's just we can't actually risk another war against fucking Austria. And the rest of the world is gonna take offense to that. The Frenchies, I mean, they were just beaten, weren't they? Frenchies. We have some trade agreements. They actually are not really protected by anything. Enemy side has France with 174. Bourgogne, French, Senegal, and Tahiti. And Bavaria would potentially side with French. I mean, taking that would probably not be a bad idea. Let's save the game and just try it. I'm just gonna really quickly try to fucking get this done. I know that's gonna be fucking painful to do. Especially monetarily speaking, that will be painful to do. At least I don't think anyone's going to side with you. Oh, okay. Austria-Hungary would potentially side with you. That would be a rather bad situation. If it were to come true. Yeah, I immediately go for it. Kinda figured as much. Bit of pain in the ass, that. Because that, of course, completely ruins my genius plan of just taking small ones instead of having to deal with fucking Bavaria and its nuisance. What do I deal with Bavaria? I mean, I guess the slow potential way would be to just wait it out, I guess. Try to get the Liberty Desire down so we can absorb them. Liberty Desire will be loyal and stable while at low levels, while high levels of Liberty force for greater self-governance, reduced populations, or even armed revolt for independence. So how do I lower this? Yet infamy you get plus 25. Economic dependence on overlord, minus 17. Change it by to desire. Yeah, so playing nice is basically the only way to get this down. Jesus Christ. Which also would mean this will take round forever. Radical Württemberg. Target Württemberg. You're gonna win this anyway. Supporting Württemberg for some reason. I don't think I need to support Württemberg. I'm pretty sure Württemberg can fight for themselves. They have more than enough troops. Seems like a bit of a waste to get involved, honestly. And you, Faye, you're also my little puppet, aren't you? Cuban. Controlled by a human player, and their attitude towards Württemberg is entirely up to them. You don't say. Certain weekly, just Intelligentsia. So there's another way of doing it. Maybe supporting the regime. Which just cost me legitimacy, though. And I don't think I have the legitimacy to spare. Yeah, I'm just barely holding on, basically. And yet it's putting it rather nicely. Dutch aristocratic revolt. Cute. We had so desperate need for more dice, apparently. Sometimes. I just get Bavaria. .004. If I can get this to a negative, even just a slight one, I'd be happy peppy, because then it's just a waiting game, basically. But to be fair, even if they tried to be idiots about it, they would fucking fail fucking horribly. Can I form a government? Would be more love it? No, of course not. And yet is precisely the problem I have. So if I could do that, I would actually not have any problems. I don't really have that many members any longer, do I? Württemberg, Bavaria, Baden and Schleswig. No, my little puppet. How are you feeling today? Pretty annoyingly positive, I'd say. Crazy. Oh, what happens? The Generalist Gaming Maybe I could have wondered. Oh, that's quite the amount of people. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the sitting and waiting game. Interesting taste and interesting choice, but shall take it with good graces. Oh, look at it. Do love how that just starts randomly flying around the screen. Let's see. Threatening the effect. Okay. But you people not, you know, just for once not stop fucking in public. That would be most appreciated. Interesting event out, isn't it? Far better than what would normally be there. Which also means that I'm ruled by this. Yeah, this is King George. He has a bit of a fetish for the cross-dressing arts, but you know, he's king. He can get away with that. No problem about it. So, makes it a lot more bearable. Animu makes everything better. It's quite the simple way of saying it. Okay, let's see. You're still all suffering from that? Yes. Stop telling me. I know you're having standards aren't that right. Still better than expected. Now how am I ever going to get this shit done with fucking Bavaria? And at this point I kinda would like to just attack them for some reason. That would mean I would grant them independence first, and I don't want the fucking Bavarians to run free. Fucking Bavarians. Can't trust these people, can ya? Well, I guess we're just gonna do what we have been doing for the last 8 or so hours. Watching some bars fill up. Well, literally, actually. Oh well, it is what it is. After all, anything new here? We have incorporated, not yet incorporated, rather. Let's see what Morales. Okay. It's cute, we'll take it. That is still split because we have some that are not under direct control. There should be nothing new here. How about my budget? Can I afford losing that? Yes, I can. I can indeed. With that out of the way. Yes, we could afford. I do wonder if that actually will work at some point, making them, you know, less hate me for reasons. I mean, you know, I just asked them a nice, polite question, and went like, okay, you have 2 options here. Option A, you follow me. Option B, you die a horrible death. They decided very wisely to do what is, you know, only good and just. That as well. Some people really do love me. Love me. Does that mean you stop being an asshole to me? Not really, no. Still being an asshole to me. Oh well, what does the army has to say about it? Can we... Yeah, there's nothing to upgrade here. I was thinking about extending on my little fleet, because in every last war the little fleet got their asses kicked fucking hard, so it might be time to extend upon the fleet a little bit. 4 of you hedonist, yeah, that sounds pleasant. Ambitious. You know what? Sure. Join the army. Be happy. Because we can now have 44 ships. Just a few more ships. And let's also start upgrading that while we're at it. I do love that we can now build 4 things at once, though. That is indeed rather impressive. Shows the changes, you know, when we were still just little Prussia, we couldn't do anything that magnificent. Now that we are in Germany, we can. In most brutal fashion, of course. Investigation unlocked. Cute. It's not really what I was waiting for, but nanas. Finished those buildings. And then, of course, we're not immediately going to have all of our nice little ships available to us. Of course not. No. We're gonna have to find it out. No, I really would like to fuck with Austria a little bit more. However, I'm pretty damn sure that... yeah. Let's have pact Naval states. The only ones I really fear are the Ottomans, honestly. They are kinda dangerous. The Ottomans have a lot of troops, and I don't think good old England is going to help me any longer. They've kinda started hating on me, just a little bit. I think they've rivaled me even. Did they? I'm pretty sure they did. I don't remember. Something has happened. Sure, let me see. Runpile Acorn. That's an interesting name. Makes me think about it. Has decided to follow. Oh, thank you very much. Welcome aboard, of course. Yes, for our little adventure. We have chosen the most interesting of my streams to come along, mind you. Namely the one where we are basically sitting around and doing nothing. Oh, look at the giant face. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think I've seen this ever in this big. That's cute. Like, wow. Okay, Third Army, what's your problem? Your commander died. Okay, that is a problem. We have a replacement. He has some kidney stones. Ouch. But I'm sure he's going to serve the army well. You're also going to become... I will promote you on the basis of your kidney stones. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. Now, who's acting against me? It's always the fucking Intelligentsia, isn't it? Those fucking bastards have been the bane of my existence since I started playing this. Every single time they're either in some fucking secret society plotting against the state, or, alternatively, going out there and plotting openly against the state. And every single time they're like, why are we getting so punished? Why are we censored every single fucking time? Well, maybe, you fucking cunts in your fucking flushy little fucking universities. Ask yourself that question. Why don't we make it a fucking debate? Ugh. Pain in the ass people, I tell ya. Oh well, pain in the ass aside. What I could do, because that is not ever... I mean, it's gotten better. It was at 0.04, now it is at 0.02, so this might help in the long run if we're willing to wait 100 years. However, it would be better if we could afford to actually lose a bit of our legitimacy, which we cannot right now. We cannot reform to think anything better as well. Do I want to risk that? No, what, fuck it. I'm gonna make a nice little save game. And we're gonna try that and see if we cannot live with a bit less in the way of legitimacy. Shall we? How do I do this again? Was it in this one? Observe obligations? No, fuck that. Trade states. Would you give me Bavarian Rhineland? Use obligation? Kinda figured you would refuse. Support regime, there it is. It's gonna make me a fucking unacceptable government. Sad as that is. But it should technically speaking help with that. Okay, it's still rising by 0.01. Yeah, fuck this game. Sometimes. Decided to country. Let's see. Main he's on the side of the church, and we had good dealings with the church in the past. You know what? Come inside, bitch. The leader of the industrials not attending meetings, fulfilling his obligations. We can no longer ignore his absence. A doctor needs to see him. Hopefully he survives. I'm not not entirely opposed to the industrialists. Just sometimes when they decide to fuck around, then I'm somewhat opposed to them. I'm not wondering why the fuck am I even, you know, trying to do this in a slow way. I'm doing so because I was kind of hoping that I could, you know, create Germany at some point. Which we can. Wait, where is it? Yeah. We control 21 of the 31 German state regions. 23 control state regions required to form Germany. Meaning, if we get 2 more, like the ones fucking Bavaria holds, we could form Germany. But who wouldn't want to form Germany? I mean, you know, is the Red Scare still around now? I think Red Scare died. I was about to make a nice little joke about, you know, that the Red Scare's already happened. Germany's kind of behind the time to unify. After all, you know, without that, I don't know, what would the Nazis be doing? They will have nothing to crush about. That would be sad, wouldn't it? Oh well. Two more little states. I mean, we tried to take it France. That didn't work out well because the rest of the world decided to fuck with us. Berg. You're basically the only one. You're split. Who are you? How the fuck are you split actually? Württemberg. You're Württemberg and North German Württemberg, which belongs to me. Probably should unify that at some point. Württemberg is too autonomous a subject to count as being controlled. Yeah, okay, so we need to make you being less of a bitch, basically. Let's see. It seems to be slowly going back. What if we start bankrolling you as well? Can we? We can. Which still leaves us with the problem that we just need a little bit more, you know, just a little bit more. So it's a little bit more in this game. That would only count as one, I'm assuming. Honestly, the only real option we have is going against fucking Austria at some point. But I really don't want to go against Austria again. First time was a pain in the ass and was only really working so well because we had the fucking Frenchies with us. Yeah, Frenchies. Brits. Excuse me, both the same, aren't they? I can't really afford anything more, can I? I guess it's a good idea to at least get some of the... Actually, even if we wait long enough, we can just absorb them, now annex them properly and be done with it forever. We don't have to deal with that shit any longer. How are the Great Brits looking at me these days? They're still rivaling me. Actually, it doesn't seem like it. You're rivaling Austria, so technically speaking, you might have reason to join me if I were to fuck with Austria. Okay, so how many states do I need? First again. Control 18. Okay, Bavaria apparently doesn't count any longer. Interesting. Maybe we can just attack them and take. Slovenia, Tyrol, Moravia, Austria, Bohemia, Styria, South Tyrol, Trans... Danubia. Jesus, that's a name and a half I'm not happy with. Okay, so if we were to go here and go like Conquer State. Let's see here. Who's going to... Wow, that's... Russia would join in, the Ottoman Empire would join in, Württemberg would join in, interesting enough, Bavaria would join in, as the prediction says, and Papal States, Tuscany, Moravia. Thanks. Yeah, I mean Great Britain wouldn't. I guess we can give it one more try. Just nice and gently and see what happens. Actually, I should probably at some point do some more production. For the moment, military seems, for some mystical reason, more important. I really don't know why I find it more important. That's a mystery for the ages, but it might be required. A battalion, daily organization gain, that would be cute. That is already getting some help from outside. Go for that. It's gonna be coming around too late anyway. What do I want to do is while I'm in an unacceptable government, though. I'm gonna make this to safe. We're just gonna make a nice little place. So safe here and see what actually happens. Just so we can get an idea of the amount of fucking troops the enemy will have, potentially, against us. I'm assuming a lot. If all of them actually join in as predicted. Whee! Now then, military, do me a favor, little military, and mobilize all of the armies. That's gonna cost us an arm, a leg, and pretty much everything else we have. And then let's see here. There's some leaning in that direction. Some, of course, on my side. Great Britain doesn't really seem interested in joining. Yeah, but yeah, those numbers don't look good, let's just say. That's coming from somebody who can field almost 300 battalions. Okay, it's not like I'm weak. I'm pretty strong at this point. Liberate Bavaria, liberate Danzig, conquer Bohemia. I would like to add onto that Tyrol, the south part of that, Austria itself, and what were the other ones? Moravia, I think. Transnubia, whatever the fuck her name is. I think that should be more than enough. Okay, so I can already count on the fucking Turks in there. That's not good. We have no option to spare anyone because we are kind of hated at the moment. Like, strange how that works, isn't it? I wonder how bad it will go. 100. Also, it would kind of be interesting to see how many front lines that would end up with. Okay, France sides with them as well. That was already opening up a lot more holes. Yeah, let's see. We have this front line, we have this front line, and we have... Okay, apparently that is a front line as well. Which means at this point we had 751. Ouch. Automatic margin demands cut no joint size from us. You well no. Okay. I can see where the wind is blowing, game. You don't need to tell me anymore. Russia sides with them as well. Great. It's gonna make this front basically unsustainable in any way. Okay, so how many will be the total numbers? I'm just gonna look for the total numbers and give myself an idea of what I'm supposed to be facing. If I'm doing it this way. I'd do it immediately, that is. Yeah, because the involvement of the USFA does not make this easier. And it really doesn't add much, mind you. I'm fucked anyway, so it really doesn't add much, but this is not gonna make this any more pleasant. Not at all. Okay. So now we have a decent idea of what horrible nonsense awaits us if we let this war break out. I don't think we can be nearly fucking fast enough to miss, yeah. So in the end, this is the only one that is left over, I guess. It's like, hey, I can get Baden to help me. They would want a fucking whole state for their help, consisting of 6 fucking units. That's cute. Goddamn, I should have taken really more from Austria the first time. We had the chance. It was my mistake to not do so immediately. But yeah, this is a more than unwinnable situation, to put it mildly. Even though we do have quite the... I mean, a single country, we probably have the largest army now that I think about it. Yeah. I know when I have, when I'm not welcome game. Yeah, let's see where's the save game. Yeah. Not that blind just yet. Okay. Yeah, so in the end of the day, we'll probably have to go the slow process. Integrating Bavaria, Stuttgart and Baden slowly but deliberately into our fold. That is probably what it's gonna come down to, Because the alternative of actually outright fighting with a friendly neighborhood Austria, at the moment at least, is pretty unrealistic, let's just say. Would awaken the rest of the world. In not so nice fashion. Yeah, this is basically... This is going to boil down to the waiting game, which, to be fair, I mean, it is a fucking paradox game, and not the one focused on warfare, mind you, so waiting is kinda part of what you do. I guess we could start colonizing some more. We are... Well, actually, what does my colonies do these days? Manos German Guinea is, well, not doing much, but it exists. It has rather delicious brown rifles in it, which I do find rather pleasant, to be fair. The North German Federation, the Niger Delta, also well equipped with the absolute necessities of the whole reason why we came to Africa in the first place, of course. Great garment factory fire. Fire. Sucks to be a person there. Are we actually still doing this? Yeah, we're still colonizing the Congo. That's a fucking slow process we've been going through. Should I okay? I mean, a bit too little. That is better. Yeah, conquering the Congo, well worth our time, I would say. Well worth our time indeed. Well, this is going on. Oh yeah, I forget. It's so annoying when you have states outside that fuck with this. But looks like you need to make a decision. Well, you can't actually make any more decisions. All of your states are already following through. Not too much the asses do. Bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, so back to the original plans then. Now, how is the Preußische Marine looking? One has to say that neither Prussia nor Germany later on ever had much luck when it comes to, you know, ruling the waves for a, you know, certain neighbor. Has always been rather annoying in that particular regard. Do I want to have more of those? Yeah, I'll let you give me 5 more big ships. Seems reasonable if you ask me. I don't think this is going to be much of a difference here. Since we're still technically speaking colonizing, yes, difficult word. Excuse me, it's been almost 9 hours that I've been sitting here basically, not much else, so excuse me for being a bit distractive at this point. Actually, no, that's not true. I got up once, take a piss and get myself a new drink, which I think is a very fair thing to do in fucking 9 hours. Heck, I go fucking pissing and shitting more often than fuck, don't I? Do I want to... I can't give you no more consumption tax. No, I was about to say, there must be something we can tax. We want to tax something though. We have no actual reason to do so, I would say. At the moment at least. Are you building up? Yes. It takes a while because, you know, of course, it's not just building your fucking ships. That would be fucking far too easy. You build your ships, then you have to train the crew, and then after a long while of waiting your fucking ass about, you might get finally some more ships. Which is kind of what you want to do. And I guess we can start ordering new ones here as well. So we get that out of the way. Smaller ships usually go a bit faster though. I don't really like that this is just an upgrade system. I mean, look at it, yeah? Okay. You can see from a man of war to ironclads to dreadnoughts to battleships. That's a pretty clear-cut line. If I look for the small ships, there's like frigates, then monitors, destroyers, torpedo boats, scout cruisers. What if I want to have destroyers and torpedo boats? I would like to have both, mind you, in my army, and I can technically, but as far as the game is concerned, that would be a stupid decision. It's like, okay. I mean, if you say so. This usually doesn't take that long, no, does it? Yeah, no, that goes relatively quickly. That also gives my my people some time to actually build shit for me. Rubber discovered in Guinea. That's not bad. Actually, one of the reasons I think why we originally went to Guinea and took that over. So let's see, you will end up with what? Well, not nearly enough to put a dent into the Brits, I'm assuming, but we're going there. Yes, we could technically speaking start upping the armies towards the upper limit, 90. Do I want to? I mean, sooner or later we will have to accept the fact that we're kinda isolated. By which I mean very isolated. From pretty much everyone else. Resolve obligations, yeah, no. Think not. Defensive pact with Sweden doesn't really sound interesting. Would like to have one with the fucking Brits again. Rubber Rush. Rubber has been successfully grown. Endorsed German Guinea. Very German, don't you know? Regulation attraction? Sure, go ahead. Okay, let's see a cost. It's kind of saying that I can't actually interact much with the Brits at this point. Take on that. Anyone? No. Trade agreement. Cost. Sweden would do it for a favor. Great Britain would not do it. Our infamy level is notorious. Are we really that fucking hated? Where was that even? There it is. Notorious, okay. And that kinda explains why we're having so much difficulty finding friends in the world. We're rather notorious at this point. For being, well, for being German, I guess. For sure, it's just a case, a minor case of, you know, a random racist against German people or something. It totally has nothing to do with the fact that we waged bloody wars. Multiple of them in short succession for no reason. It does seem like our notoriety goes back. So technically speaking, yeah, the main strategy kind of comes back to sit around, wait it out until people kind of forget about the horrible nonsense you have done recently. Really wasn't the answer I was hoping for. To be fair, however, sometimes you just can't change it. Now, are you finally starting decreasing? Not really, no. How about you? Actually, can we afford to bankroll you as well? Or manifesto? How about now? Why is it always the fucking trade groups at fucking Intelligentsia that wants to bring that shit in? Also, yeah, don't treat the French like people. They're not. Okay, so technically speaking, we bankroll all of you. Who am I not getting? Okay, can't approve my things again, can I? Shit, yeah, there's an upper limit to that, isn't there? Yeah, that's precisely the problem. Still works for our friends over in Bavaria, though. So I'll take that. Look, it's predicted to change. Minus 0.00, which means, if we continue doing this, support their little government thing for a while, we might actually see them becoming more amicable into our intrusion. By which I mean, of course, the good old-fashioned take their country from them. By annexing them. That's the most roundabout way we can do it. I really would like to see this actually going somewhere. You know. Just really would like to see it go somewhere. There's a revolution in Italy. Well, actually we have 1880. Well, technically we still have a lot of time left in the game. Game goes like what? 15, 19. What? Green go up. Buying the goods might increase dependence. That's a good idea, actually. Look at that. Look at that. I finally realized that they're idiots. Thank you very much, little Shehikan. That is a good idea. But buy the goods, it will increase their dependency. Actually, what are we these days? Yeah, I can probably check this out again. Let's take all of the goods away and see what we're actually missing. There's some useless traits in there. let's trade with the Ottomans. And 15. Still missing? Giant Silk is all we're missing. Okay. Have the Brits as well. I kind of forget how much fucking silk we apparently use in our country. You wonder how little, you know, use there actually is for silk, but apparently my people use it to fucking wipe their asses. That's the only answer I can come up with at this point. Okay, so let's try from the Americans. As we all know, the Americans do love selling shit, even across half the world. Why wouldn't they? So again, I was trying to kind of ready my pipe, because I desire some tobacco in my lungs. Soon. 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 We really should up the production of the fucking of silk and fucking we're producing dyes, aren't we? Yeah, we do. One of the colonies, that is. Now back to going here. Actually, where is your market? Aren't you all part of my market? Yes, you are. Aren't ya? I was kind of waiting for that to happen, in wise preparation for the war, but now it kind of looks like we're not really going to go through this particular war. Ah, we're gonna continue investing in this. Take a break from military and go towards society. Why is socialism coming along? Sounds like a bad idea, researching socialism. It sounds like a recipe for even more revolutionary trouble in my little country. I had a Russia game where I had literally won every part of the great game. Yeah. I had the same happen when Victoria 3 actually came out. Quite a while ago at this point, actually. I played a game as Great Britain, actually, to get back into the feel of things, you know, because Great Britain is still #1. They're a box standard easy choice, basically, to go for. Kinda boring, but, I don't know, gives you time to experiment. And at some point I was like, okay, I basically have everything now. And I was like, okay, let's save the game and use this in time when I want to try out something specific, you know? It's always nice having a save game prepared for that. And then I couldn't load that save game any longer. That was fun. It was really fucking fun, yeah. Yeah, well, see, again, you have my condolence. You really do. I know the feeling. And I wouldn't want to experience it again. No, next, load a grab the turn with the game maps. Fuck these. Yes. You can see some funny things like that. It is true. Actually, I'm number 3 now. When did I become number 3? I thought Russia was number... That's the wrong one. Markets, countries. Oh yeah, that's because of this fucking shit. You're thinking. Russia, you were once above me. You're not any longer. Our friends is in front of me. If only Britain would become my friend again. I do love being a friend of Great Britain. I mean, we might be friends again, in a defensive sense. You would agree to a trade agreement, would you? If I owe you some obligations, that is. You know what, we're gonna start with that. Just in the long run, you know? Just in the long run, it seems perhaps a good idea. Just saying, you know? Okay. Now what else was I doing? Oh yeah, I was watching for Yukons going down, and you're going down now. So technically speaking, we don't even need to do anything more. You're just going to go down. Even though, am I still an acceptable? Yes. And I don't think that's gonna change, will it? Government. Yeah. Right, literally. We're the best. We're the best we can be. Yeah, but that process will run on its own. There's nothing to fear here. These we will try to get up as well. So we have an easier time when it's their time. And that basically only means that we have literally nothing else left to do apart from waiting, you know, from stopping being fucking infamous for being an asshole. Like, sorry, could you please stop hating on me? But like, sure. Guess it's been a while. Could use some German steel.